Hello everyone, let's try to solve this question together. So here we have a neonate who had an issue with intravascular access. Based on the X-ray and ultrasound, which arrow or arrows on the X-ray correspond to the abnormality seen in the on the ultrasound? So what do you guys think? So first let's start with the abnormality in the ultrasound. So what you guys see here, so this is the sagittal view of the IVC, and you guys can appreciate that there is a clot there. And on the transverse view you also see there is a clot there. So there is a clot. So now we have to go back and refer to what was which arrow. So now what is the black arrow? Just enlarge it to see. This is basically the Broviac, and you see the Broviac is very deep, is sitting at the right atrium. So that is definitely a finding, but this cannot be associated with the IVC clot. It has to be the umbilical venous catheter, and if you follow that closely, you see that umbilical venous catheter is pulled back, it's low, so that could be a possibility. The third one you see here is the femoral line, which goes here and it sits at the right place. So what could say that it can either be the femoral line or the umbilical venous catheter that is responsible for a clot there. So it's not an easy answer to make, but most likely is the umbilical venous catheter. But a femoral line is also sitting in the IVC, so one can debate that either it's a white arrow or a blue arrow, but definitely not the black arrow. So again, to summarize, let me clear it off. To summarize, what are the findings? So findings are, as you see that femoral catheter is in the, here you see, you follow that, it's in the IVC. So this baby, because have difficult in IV access, had umbilical venous catheter that was pulled out because of the clot. Then femoral line was inserted, and then finally Broviac was inserted. So first finding is femoral catheter, which looks like in a right place. The clot in the IVC, which you guys can see the echogenic mass we talk about, so that is abnormal. Broviac is deep, so that has to be adjusted. As you see here, it's really sitting at the base of the heart, so this has to be adjusted. And also you see that the umbilical venous catheter is low, which was taken out, as you see in the second image. Let me rub it off. So when the femoral line was inserted, you see the venous line is out, the UVC was taken out. So again, these type of scenarios we see in NICU sometime, unfortunately, because of the need for the IV access, and sometimes some babies have problem in getting the central access. But I thought this is a interesting slide because it has all three major central catheter, the umbilical venous catheter, the femoral catheter, and the Broviac catheter, and also the complication associated with catheterization. So one has to really remember that. So please do like and subscribe to our channel, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.